Picture this. It's exam day, and your mind goes completely blank. That quote you knew so well yesterday? Gone. It's a nightmare every student dreads, right? But what if I told you there's a way to make sure that never happens to you? In this video, I'm going to show you 5 proven techniques that will help you lock in those key GCSE English Literature quotes effortlessly. Whether you're prepping for Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, or an inspector calls, these tips will transform the way you study. By the end of this video, you'll not only have a toolkit of memory tricks, but also the confidence to walk into that exam room knowing you've got those quotes locked in. Stick around, because these strategies will make all the difference when it counts the most. What if I told you the old-fashioned flashcard could be your secret weapon for acing quote recall? Take this famous quote from Macbeth: "Is this a dagger which I see before me, the handle toward my hand?" Create a flashcard. On one side, write the quote. On the other, write the character and the act scene it comes from. Flashcards are effective because they engage active recall, one of the best ways to lock information into your memory. By repeatedly testing yourself, you'll reinforce the connection between the quote and its meaning. You can even use apps like Anki or Quizlet to make digital flashcards that sync with your phone, so you can revise anywhere, anytime. Tip 2. Group quotes by theme or character. Ever feel overwhelmed by how many quotes you need to remember? Here's a way to cut that stress in half. If you're studying an inspector calls, you could group quotes by theme. Say, social responsibility. Or by character, like the one spoken by Mr. Burling. For example, this quote: "The way some of these cranks talk and write now, you'd think everybody has to look after everybody else." This would go under the theme of social responsibility and is perfect for Mr. Burling. By categorizing quotes, you create mental associations that make it easier to recall quotes in the right context. When exam questions focus on themes or characters, you'll have groups of quotes ready to deploy. This method not only helps you memorize faster but also aids in structuring your essay responses. Tip 3. Visual mnemonics. What if I told you that creating a silly, weird, or vivid mental image could help you never forget a quote again? Great, right? Take the quote from Of Mice and Men. "Guys like us, that work on ranches, are the loneliest guys in the world." Picture George and Lenny sitting on a ranch, surrounded by empty chairs, with a huge neon sign flashing lonely above them. It's funny, weird, and unforgettable. Our brains remember images far better than words alone. By associating a memorable image with the quote, you'll be able to visualize that scene in your mind during the exam. You can even draw quick doodles on flashcards to reinforce the mental image. The sillier or more exaggerated the picture, the better. Tip 4. Teach someone else. What if you could boost your memory simply by teaching someone else what you've learnt? Imagine explaining this quote from Jekyll and Hyde to a friend. "Man is not truly one, but truly two." Explain to your friend how this quote captures the duality of human nature. Break it down into your own words, and discuss the context of the novella. Teaching others forces you to actively recall the information and simplify complex ideas into digestible parts. By explaining quotes out loud, you're not just passively absorbing information, you're practicing retrieving it, which strengthens your memory. Plus, your friend gets a free lesson. Tip 5. The story method. What if you could turn a bunch of quotes into one unforgettable story? Imagine you're studying Romeo and Juliet and need to memorize multiple quotes. You could create a narrative that connects each quote. Start with, "Oh Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo?" Then link it to another quote like, "A plague o' both your houses." In your story, picture Juliet saying her famous line and then imagine the scene cutting to Mercutio's curse. Like a movie in your head. The story method works by creating a flow between quotes, making them easier to recall. Instead of trying to memorize each quote in isolation, you weave them together, which makes them feel like a part of one coherent narrative. This is especially useful for remembering quotes in chronological order for specific plays or novels. And there you have it. 5 proven methods to help you remember key quotes for your GCSE English Literature exams. Whether it's flashcards, visual mnemonics, or teaching someone else, these techniques will boost your confidence and keep those quotes locked in your brain. Which tip are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tips and strategies to help you ace your exams. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next video.